23 degrees in here and 20 degrees outside. We are going to kick on the heater over here. See if we can get this place heated up a little bit. Let's plug it in here. Make sure on high. Yeah, that should heat it up pretty quick. Hey everybody, welcome back. Today we're up north again. It's a little cold up here, so I've got the heater running, so it's gonna make a lot of background noise for us. We'll see how long I have to run that to turn it off. It's already heating it up in here really, really well. But we're here in the pole barn because I want to get some things done. I'd like to hook up this quick hitch to the back of the tractor. And I tried to do that in the springtime, but my implements were not quite set up to handle it, so I had to take it back off. So hooking this up to the back of the John Deere with a 3-point hitch is not the problem. I've already done that once. The problem is I need to change the hookup on these implements. For the brush hog, I need to change this bolt and put it up here higher so it'll latch onto it. And then over here on the tiller, I need to do the same thing. I need to move this bolt here up to the top of here. So I'm going to give that a try today. It's pretty cold in here, as you just saw. About 26 degrees right now. Hopefully that heater will warm it up. You'll stand in here in front of the heater. It's way warmer than 26 degrees. I'm here without any gloves on, so not that bad. So I'm going to move the tractor back a little bit. Push this back a little bit to give me some room so that I can then unhook this, put the quick hitch on it, change the bolt here, move that up, and then we'll see if we can get it all to hook up back up to the quick hitch. All right, let's get to it. I'm going to go ahead and let the tractor run here for a little bit, let it get up to temperature since it hasn't been started in a while. And that puts the 3-point back down, so we can at least start working on this bolt here next to see if we can get that loose. That's my next plan. So we're already up to 32 degrees in here with that heater running, and the temperature outside's even come up a little bit too. It'll get close to, I think, 32 outside today, so that heater is doing a good job. I even had to back it up a little bit. It's getting so hot over here. So these bolts on here are 1 1/8, so I've got a impact socket wrench I'm going to put on that side, and I've got a breaker bar I'm going to try to use with it. Just put a crescent wrench on this side, see if I can just break that loose that way. If I can't do it by hand, then we can give the impact wrench a try. Just breaker bar on it. Couldn't get a really good bite on it there. Try it on this side, put the crescent over there. This washer here is so bent, I can't really get a hold of that nut. So I got to bend that washer back out of the way if I can. And then I'm going to go ahead and take out this top link here so I can actually get better access to it. So take out this top link. It's just this pin here. And I'm going to need that out of the way anyways. I want to move this whole assembly up to this point. Alright, so I played around with this one enough. I just can't get that bolt loose. That washer bent around, and I'm going to figure out what I'm going to do about that. I may end up taking the whole thing off to kind of get this piece of metal to bend a little bit to get that off of it. But that one stuck pretty good. So we're up to 43 degrees in here, and I've had to take my coat off at this point. So I'm going to go ahead and kick that heater off for a little bit so there's not so much noise while I attempt to get the bolt off of this side. I think this one I can get loose. So as I was saying earlier, this washer here on this is really bent and I can't get that off. I can't get a good bite on it with any of my sockets. And so I'm going to end up just taking this all off anyway to put that quick hitch on it. I'm going to leave that there for now. In the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and loosen this one off. I went ahead and put a jack stand underneath it so it won't tip over on me. That'd be really bad if that happened. And I went ahead and tried to loosen this a little bit. I think I've got it going here, yeah. Okay, this one's going to come off right off of here. So easy peasy, which is nice. So this one's coming off pretty good now. There's a washer on it there. There's a spacer in here. There's a spacer. So I just move this up to this top part. Get my bolt back through. Put my washer back on and get my nut back on. And I think that's all I have to do to hook this up to that quick hitch. So we'll go ahead and get the brush hog disconnected. We'll hook the quick hitch up to it, and then we'll see if we can back on and hook this up. So without that heater running, it already dropped back down to 38. So we were up to 42. I turned it off. We've already dropped 4 degrees since then. That was probably about 5 minutes ago. I'm going to go ahead and kick it back on again while we're disconnecting this brush hog. We're going to disconnect the brush hog, then we'll connect that quick hitch up to the tractor, and then we'll play some musical chairs to see if we can get the side-by-side out. See if I can pull the tractor up to this to hook into it. We'll see how it goes. Let's kick this back on. Still got gas in it, so that's good. So I'm going to go ahead and take the rest of this brush hog off of here. And then we'll hook that quick hitch up to it. I've already taken the pin out of this side. You can see here, so this should come right off. Just like that. Over here on this side, I got this pin in it. It's a little tight against it, but that's enough to get it loose. Take that one off. And we're disconnected pretty much at that point. I've already got the top link off, so all we gotta do is undo the PTO. All we have left is this on a PTO drive here. Should slide right off. And that's it. We are disconnected from the brush hog. I'm going to pull the tractor ahead a little bit so that we can put this quick hitch on here, and then we'll see how easy it is to back into that tiller to pick it up. That gives us plenty of room back here to get this quick hitch put on it. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and drop this down. So that needs to go up about a couple inches. So this is about 50 pounds. It's kind of hard to hold it by myself and then hook it in there. So I'm going to use the jack to jack it up, and then we can hook that on, I hope. So that's about the height it needs to be. We'll see if I can twist it here a little bit to let it forward. Looks like my jack needs to come ahead a little bit more. All right, there we go. That side is lined up. I'll put the pin in there. So here's the pin that goes with it. It's got to slide in this pole here. I'm going to put it in from the back side. There's the pin in. So that one's on there. And then we gotta do the same thing. That one's on there good. Gotta do the same thing on the other side. It should be moved in a little bit. This one needs to be slid in just a little bit. Second needs to go down a little bit too. Jack down a little bit. That's about where that one needs to be. So this one I'll just push in a little bit right there. Just go a little bit further forward. There's that one on there. If I can get the pin in there. So both of those are on there now. All I gotta do is hook up the top link to it. I don't think I can sneak that in there right now with the way I've got the so I can't get the bolt through here because this is the 3 points too high right now, so I'm going to lower that down. I'm going to take this jack out of the way, which this is probably going to slide forward on me, and then we'll hook the top link into there. Let's go ahead and hook the top link on this side down here first while we have it sitting here. Let's go ahead and hook this other top link back on this side before we put it down off the jack. Bolt should go right through here. Got our pin to put it on the other side. That'll keep that in place. So I went ahead and started the tractor up. Raised those up a little bit. Now our pin goes in there. The 3-point hitch. That's all hooked up. It's a little crooked, it's kind of leaning forward, so we'll have to tighten it up a little bit. That's going the wrong direction. Alright, so I tightened that up. It looks a lot more level now. We should be able to go pick up that tiller now. Hopefully it's the right spot. We might have to adjust this a little bit. We'll see how that goes. Up the pole barn door so I can get the ATV out, so I can get the side-by-side out, and I can pull the tractor right here to see if it'll hook up. And it was up to 42. It's already dropped right down to 41. That heater keeps it about 42 degrees in here, it seems like, which isn't bad. All right, so there it is hooked up. Big tool rack, category 1 quick hitch. We'll see if we can hook up to the tiller with it on there now. But I want to thank everybody for watching. Be sure to like this video, give me some comments, and subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. We'd love to have you. And we'll see you guys next time.